It's turnovers, obviously. Turnovers, you got to take care of the football. But I want to get to Smile and El Sobrante. Smile, what's happening? You're on the roast.
What's up, boys? I had a couple points, but I got a third one now that after you guys brought up the Tony Romo conversation. First thing, I want to confirm that as a Cowboys fan, I was not born in Dallas. But quick little story. When I was middle school, when the Cowboys-Niners had the rivalry going on in the 90s, we had there was like a lunchtime football program. First time I was introduced to football. I happened to be put on the Cowboys, so basically I've been a Cowboy since then. It wasn't really my choice, but, I'm loyal, so stuck with them since then. Second point was I'm starting to kind of see the whole issue that people have with Cowboys fans, especially now since Dak has been quarterback, and this kind of bleeds into your point about Tony Romo versus Dak. For me, had the Cowboys stuck with Romo back when he was healthy and after he got healthy during Dak's little run during his rookie year, I think we could have won the Super Bowl because we had already smacked the Seahawks that year. The Patriots were whatever. They were still a good team, but I think we had a chance. But I will say this. The simple comparison is this. When Romo was out, you can look at his 2000, I forget what year it was exactly. The Cowboys went 1-11 that year without him. 3-1 while he was playing that year. When Dak has been injured, the Cowboys have been 5-1 with Cooper Rush, and I think 7-5 with Andy Dalton. I think that says it all. The Cowboys have had teams since Dak has been quarterback. Romo did not have a good team until 2014. He led the league in touchdown percentage, QBR, QB rating, completion percentage. Name the stat, he led the league. So that's it from me. Thanks, guys.
Interesting. Right. He brings up a lot of points there. I do think there was a period when Tony Romo took over, their just drafting wasn't as good. They did a lot more reaching and more classic Cowboy stuff. It feels like in the last 6 years, 7 years, drafting has been significantly better.
Yeah.
The development and the drafting, Diggs, Parsons. Even the linebacker that they took from Notre Dame years ago, that was a big swing, the kid who hurt his knee.
Jalen Smith.
He ended up being better than I think most people thought coming off that devastating knee injury.
And then they cut him and couldn't guard anybody. Couldn't guard anybody. So
you know what the big frustration is, though, B? For most fans? It could be Rams-Niners. It could be Jaguars versus the Saints. And you look in the stands, and there's that one Cowboy fan. They're everywhere. They're always at a game that has nothing to do with them.
That bugs you?
It does bug me.
Why?
I don't know.
There's fans everywhere. There's Raider fans at Niner games. Niners are playing the New York Giants, and there's Raider fans there. That bugs you? Because there's a Raider fan. People just enjoy football.
Yeah, but you don't wear. Why are you wearing your Raider jersey?
Because you want to.
Your team's not even in it.
Why not? So you got to represent and say, hey, I'm here. Okay. I'm a Raider fan. I appreciate football.
I went to the Suns Nuggets, whatever, game 5 or game 6 when they got eliminated. I just wore a regular outfit.
That's you. If I was at a Suns Nuggets game, I'd be wearing a Warriors hat.
Really?
Yeah, why not? Hey, I'm here to watch basketball. I'm a basketball fan, but I'm a Dub fan too. Like there's nothing wrong with that. That doesn't bug me. Fans can do what they want. Your team's not in town. You want to go to a game? I find that
to be odd behavior.
No.
I'm a Cowboy fan. Let me walk through this parking lot even though my team isn't involved.
Hey, if they're not bothering anybody, why does it bother you?
I just think it's a weird look. That's me.
For me, I don't care. I go to a random game. I'm aware of something that reps my team. I'm here. And we can talk, and I'm going to sit there and watch the game. It's all good. I don't.
That doesn't bug you? That's interesting.
No. It doesn't
Spadoni, does that bug you?
I don't even think about that stuff. I see it all the time.
I took Benny to a Warriors-Timberwolves game last year, and Benny has a Steph jersey, which is fine. I was like, yeah, wear your Steph Curry jersey. I didn't wear anything. I wore a sweat. I didn't want to be that one Laker fan, to your point. And that's one of my rules. But if someone's wearing it, I'm not going to be upset about it. But I personally, I don't wear the jersey. A hat is fine, but a jersey is a little much.
See, I've been going to games for so long now, especially here in the Bay Area, even Warrior games. The Warriors could play OKC. There's somebody wearing a Knicks jersey or a Celtics jersey, and they just want to go enjoy a game, but they're like, hey, I'm a Knicks fan. I'm not mad at you. You go into a basketball game, wear your jersey. It's no big deal. Now we're putting rules on what fans can do.
I just roll my eyes when I see you do that.
Don't be calling 911.
You can do what you want. I personally don't, but everyone
can do what you want, but I will roll my eyes.
Yeah, do what you do.
Sam, are you in or out on that?
He's in on screening calls right now. He's grinding back here.
He's grinding. Let's go to Joel in San Jose. He doesn't believe the Cowboys are good. Joel, why don't you believe the Cowboys are good?
They played Daniel Jones, Zach Wilson, and Mac Jones. This is a fool's gold team. They rely on Micah Parsons. all world. I respect and admire Micah Parsons. They do not have a front four pass rush.
Oh.
They don't even have a middle linebacker. It's great that you having Baldy on today. I would love to hear Baldy discuss the strength of the linebacking core apart from Micah Parsons.
Yeah.
This team is a sham.
Well, I like that, Joel.
Sham.
I like that. Look, I'm looking at DeMarcus Lawrence.
He's pretty good.
He's not bad. Jonathan Hankins in the middle.
Yeah.
Not bad. Dante Fowler Jr., I don't know how much he has left.
They have
in
a
the
lot
tank.
of team speed.
You know, they do have team speed.
They have a lot of team speed.
And Stephon Gilmore is a very crafty corner.
Yeah.
He's he's not the same guy who won DPOI, but he's still very crafty. I like Jordan Lewis in the nickel. I don't think they're frauds. I mean,
I don't either.
The way they beat up the New York Giants says a lot. They're not just beating the Jets and the Patriots and the Giants. They're blowing them out.
Yeah.
They're blowing them out. The games are over by halftime. So
And they're the
they
ones
get credit for that.
And they're the ones who rattled Mac Jones.
Right.
I mean, he was under duress.
Right. So I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to go there. Let's go to Gabriel, Orange County. Gabriel, what's happening?
Hey, Bonta, hi, Shesky.
How you doing?
You guys are the best, first of all.
Thank you.
Number two, the difference between Cowboys fans and Niner fans, I just want to go back to that for a second and why they're just such a hated fan base. Number one, I've been a Niner fan since 1988, right? I was a kid, and they just, they stole my heart. But ever since I grew up, I grew up around Cowboy fans. Southern Cal, they're like everywhere. And the problem with Cowboy fans is that every single year they're not just passionate about their team. They go out of their way to shove it down your throat. They go out of their way to shove it down your throat, and it's just absolutely ridiculously annoying. And that's the problem. We're passionate. Look at us. We're all over the country. We'll invade your stadium, all of that. But we don't do that, and that's the difference. I think that it's just ridiculous. That's why it's just such a hated fan base. Even when you watch them on TV, like Skip Bayless, it just makes you lose your mind at how biased they all are.
Yeah, I'm with you. They are. RJ and Apple get to the